Hello and welcome to the Prepared Mind, another edition of opinion and editorializing of the news. What's going on in the world? Just yesterday, day before, I've been talking about false flag, about the conflict with Iran and Russia and China being instigated, being pushed for. This desire to control and manipulate and affect the oil markets, which in turn affect everything we have out here in the economy, because energy and oil are attached to everything. So let's get right into it here. Buried in the news, right? Buried on the back page, buried in the wide open. They've done the news story, U.S. News and World Report, under usnews.com. I'll try and put the link in here. Yemeni armed drones attack Saudi oil pipeline. That's the headline. The strike was believed to be backed by Iran. Believed? Who believes? Right? These are the questions we get to ask as preppers. This isn't being done to protect me or you. This is about protecting their interests, the powers that be, what they want. Okay, the strike was believed to be backed by Iran, which warned Tuesday of U.S.-created false flag attacks as the likelihood of conflict escalates. So Iran is saying the U.S. created these false flags. The term false flag is now making it into the mainstream news, but it is buried on the back page. How many people are going to see this and hear this news report besides you and other patriots, other freedom lovers, other constitutionalists? That's exactly what we've got going on here. Is we've got, the news is releasing it. They can say, oh yeah, we told you, but there's so much news in a day that you can't get to it all, right? Got to get our Taylor Swift, Miley Cyrus, Dancing with the Stars crap in. And so people don't have time for real news, things that actually affect their lives. So we've had tankers attacked, and now we've had pipelines attacked, right? The United Arab Emirates, what are they doing? They're saying that their pipelines were attacked by Yemenis drones. Now, even though drones are kind of like a poor man's Tomahawk missile, right? They're slower, they fly around, they buzz, but they have some technical stuff in them, right? How is it that Yemen got 7 drones with all of the necessary support to operate these drones? The technology for long distance operation and control, doesn't that require satellites? Or at least high altitude planes for bouncing signals off of? How is it that this can happen? How can Yemen, what the fuck is Yemen? Aren't Yemen pirates, the Yemenis pirates? What's going on, though, is Saudi Arabia is attacking and been trying to foment problem after problem in Yemen, steal their oil. So now they're saying the Yemenis are fighting back. And Iran, for all its faults, is saying these are false flag attacks. It's the U.S. doing it to cause problems in the region, to destabilize the security, to cause oil prices to go up. We are getting closer to World War III, at least a huge regional conflict over energy, oil, which is the number one resource this planet has to maintain our standard of living, our standard of technology. Without oil, without energy, we cannot exist at this level. We would go back to carts and horses, and there aren't many horses, if we don't have oil. Period. Except for the super rich, who will have their own little power generation plants, I'm sure, and their own little electric cars. But everyone else, nothing, nada, zip, zilch, done, finished. Will be buried on the back page with modern civilization. So, we're now seeing more evidence. I recommend you go read the story, take a look at it, read who is making complaints, who the accusations are against, who benefits, who stands to benefit from blaming Yemen. The Saudis do. They can say the Yemenis did this. And so now we have more of an impetus, more reason, more justification for going in and invading Yemen, punishing Yemen, taking over Yemen, stealing their oil, Yemen, right? If the United States and other countries can blame Iran, it's even bigger. If Iran blames the West, blames the United States for doing these false flag attacks, and then blaming the Yemenis for it, the rest of the world is going to look at the United States, Washington, the CIA, corrupt corporate organizations that work in conjunction with government to do these false flags to benefit themselves. You can see who benefits. We just asked the question, who benefits? Where follow the money? It's oil. It's easy to follow the money. We know the United Arab Emirates, right? The Saudis and others are running out of oil over there, so they need to exploit other countries in their own region. What better excuse than to say the Yemenis attacked their pipeline? That the Yemenis and other radical countries have bombed or torpedoed tankers, right? It's a silly PR game, so that if something does happen over and explode, literally in the scene, the mainstream news, NBC, CNBC, MSNBC, ABC, CBS, CNN, Fox News will all come out and say, oh yeah, we've been watching this develop. You can see it in the news stories. Oh, it's easy to see who the problem is. But interestingly and intelligently, the Iranians are coming out and pointing out that this is a false flag that's going on. These are attempts to blame other countries and to foment war. As preppers, you and I need to look at this and go, holy crap. We could have an event. It could double oil prices overnight, gasoline prices overnight, double, triple. Double or triple, and you will cripple this country. Little Dr. Seuss for you. You can cripple this country and the entire world economy, bring it to its knees because of the cost of transportation, which uses energy, which comes from oil. We've got a lot of trouble brewing here, a lot of trouble brewing. So I'm going to put the link for this. The Iranian state media is doing this. The United States media is all over this. You can bet your butt that European press is covering this, that RT News will cover this. But for some reason, it's going to be buried on the back page, and certainly buried in the back page of the minds of the average citizen who don't have time for this, who don't care about this, who don't understand this, and most importantly, they don't want to face up to the consequences of what is being done, because then they would have to prepare and hold those accountable. And we can't hold these people in Washington, especially the deep state and the secret government organizations and the intelligence agencies and the black ops agencies. We can't hold them accountable. Congress can't hold them accountable, and we can't hold Congress accountable. You see where this goes? At the very least, economic shit hits the fan because of the distribution system we have here and its requirement to use fossil fuels, oil, energy, petroleum. Anyways, you guys be cool. I'll talk to you very soon here. I got to get ready for our next discussion, and we'll go with this. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for supporting the Prepared Mind at Patreon. You know, I hope you feel like you're getting your $2 worth out of us. We're really doing the best we can to keep on top of the changing events. Spring is here. It's hot outside, and it is heating up worldwide. Chance favors the Prepared Mind. Is yours. Semper Fi, Godspeed, get prepared. Go to thepreparedmind.club if you need any help. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.